It's Nick's Psychotronic History of Sci-Fi, Part 2. After looking at The Postman, we're going to jump over to David Brenn's good friend, Kim Stanley Robinson. Interestingly, he's one of the few people at the USCD crowd not to have a degree in science, instead opting for a doctorate in English and literature. Pussy. Anyway, he's written many overly long, complicated, and downright pretentious science fiction novels, but by far his most popular are the Mars Trilogy, about moving into Earth's nearest neighbor. The moon is more like a live-in girlfriend. The first of these is called Red Mars, and is about man's early attempts to begin life anew there, setting up air bubbles and laying the foundation for life. However, these things begin to go awry as events on Earth begin to affect life for the colonists, and the little bit of a society they have begins to erode away. There's also a subplot about some human children who were born on Mars, making them the first Martians, and the ones who were able to keep human life on Mars feasible. The sequel, Green Mars, follows these children as they've grown up on Mars, which is developing its society and becoming more like Earth, with all the backstabbing and human greed intact. It goes into deep detail regarding how Mars has changed under their guideship, the greenery that's been allowed to grow, and the general pleasantries they've brought to the planet, despite all the problems they seem to be having. It also delves into these characters' emotional lives and how growing up on an alien planet has affected them from normal humans, but no one cares about that. It ends with the implication that while Mars will survive, Earth might not. Lastly, there's Blue Mars, which takes place over the course of an entire century, showing how Mars has taken over from Earth as humanity's old planet has become a ruin, and people are illegally immigrating into the wealthy, far-off planet. There's so many people, they have to start building colonies on friggin' asteroids, and by the end of it, we're heading even further into the unknown. There was also a collection of short stories called The Martians, which I never read, but have been told it tells the untold stories of other Martians we didn't see or even want to know about. If you have some time and are willing to invest in 3 500-plus page books, I might recommend them. But still, they're just points in the matrix of science fiction you can choose from. 'Cause the man from Mars stopped eating